guys, we're back. It feels like it's been a while since we've done a video like this of actual going to catch Pokemon, but most of you already know that Gen 2 dropped last night. I was pretty excited about that. I did start up late, so I am a little bit tired, but Generation 2 for Pokemon Go is here now. I already caught like 5 of the 80 already available Pokemon without leaving my house. I have to say, the spawns so far, like the spawn rate for Pokemon, for at least the Gen 2 Pokemon, are pretty nice. So we're gonna head to the local spot, which I always go to, which is the bandstand, and I'm gonna drop a lure and actually kind of sit there and chill for most of the day. I think it's gonna be a laid-back Pokemon episode, but I will talk about some of the things that I'm excited about that's coming, that's with this update. So let's go over there and I'll catch up with you over there. Alright guys, so here we are at the bandstand again, and if you guys can see, like, pretty much straight away, there is a lot of Pokemon spawning right now. When I first showed up here, there was this ladybug here, so we're gonna go ahead and catch this ladybug quickly before it despawns. If you can see on the screen right there, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw a Pokeball. Most of these Pokemon are very low CP level, which is interesting because I kind of expected them to be a little bit higher. I did catch a ladybug last night, which was a lot smaller than this one. Also, something that's been interesting is the XP that we've been getting from this event. I'm gonna go ahead and sort by recent so I can show you guys what I've caught so far. So here we are, we've got a ladybug, I've caught a Swinub, Murkrow, even a Kadabra spawned. That all happened at my house. We got a Wooper. A lot of these Pokemon are Gen 2, apart from Kadabra, he's not Gen 2, Meowth isn't Gen 2, but Wooper is, like I said before. Spinark as well spawned right by my house, which was interesting. And Ladian, which is the evolved form of Ladybug, for those of you who don't know. We did catch a Meowth, and of course Magnemite, which is standard. So it's pretty exciting. So some of the new features which I'll show you in this video also is the customization. So now we can go into the game and do a ton more customization. You have the option of choosing hats, even glasses. All of these items are paid for. For those of you who don't know, they do cost Pokecoin. I know some of you don't like the idea that that buying cosmetics costs money, but I think it's a better way for them to grow the game and also make other elements of the game free for people to play, rather than you having to spend money on Pokeballs, because you can go and spin Pokestops. Lots of people just agree we should have free Pokeballs and it never ends. I kind of agree with that to an extent, but even in the main franchise games, we had to buy Pokeballs. Now, one of the things that I'm really worried about in terms of this update is we only got given 80 Gen 2 Pokemon, and if I know a lot of players out there, they will be rushing this update like crazy. They will be catching. Of course, there are evolution forms of many of these Gen 2 Pokemon, so I guess in that sense, we're getting more than just 80 Pokemon. We're getting maybe more than that, probably almost close to, I'd say, like 100 brand new Pokemon, because of evolutions, which all of these Pokemon have evolutions, most of them, unless you catch the evolved form already in the game. So I think it's going to be interesting seeing how things are going to look in Pokemon Go from the end of this month into March. I kind of feel like March they'll probably hit us with something new, like maybe trading or breeding, or maybe both at the same time. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll be getting some more content in Pokemon Go soon. But for those of you who are new to the channel, I hope that you enjoy this video. If you do, feel free to smash the like button and also subscribe to the YouTube channel, because every week, twice a week, every Wednesday and Friday, I upload SumLab Go videos, which is a series that I do following my adventure through life and my struggle with dyslexia, and also my faith walk, because my faith plays a huge part in how I handled my dyslexia. So if you're interested in that, definitely drop a comment in the comment section below, and I'd love to hear more from you guys. If you're enjoying the series so far, if there's anything that you're excited about in terms of Pokemon Go and Gen 2, or if you have any other questions with something that you're struggling with in life that you'd like to talk about, feel free to talk about that too. So yeah, let's get into the rest of the video. Okay, so literally before they despawn, we have I think another Suburb and a Mantine has shown up on the map. So, and it's despawned. Literally whilst I hit my screen recorder and hit record on my camera, it's despawned, but there's a Suburb here. So we'll go ahead and catch this Suburb quickly for you guys. Even though there are orange circles when you're throwing the Pokeball, none of these Pokemon have been as hard to catch as I thought they would be. It's still possible with a Pokeball and a berry, I might add, because it's not as easy with just a Pokeball, but it is definitely worth it. So go ahead and throw this Pokeball right now. Alright, so we caught Pokemon, and yeah, so one of the things I want to do is quickly walk down and check my local gym. So we're going to do that quickly and see what is going on over there. So as you guys can see, one day later I am still in my local gym, which is good because it means I'm going to be getting free Pokecoins, and I hope it stays like this and I don't get kicked out of the gym. So yeah, so that's encouraging to see. So yeah, I'm going to probably hang around here for just a little bit more whilst this lure continues, and then we will move further down where there's a Tri-Lure, drop some lures on the Pokestops, and take it from there. Alright, here we are, we're just passed under the bridge, and I have set up a double lure right here by the bridge, and a Sentret has spawned already. You guys can see that on the screen right here. And I've been catching a lot of Sentret. Now, I kind of predicted that there's a lot of Pokemon in Gen 2 which I feel like were categorized as urban Pokemon, especially in small towns like the town I live in. So you're going to see a lot of Sentret, a lot of Teddy Ursa, a lot of Spinark, a lot of Ladybird and Ladian. You're also going to see you might see a lot of Hip-Hop. I think Hip-Hop is very biome driven, but most of those Gen 2 Pokemon that are included in this 80 are what I call suburb Pokemon, and I actually did a video talking about which Pokemon would be suburb Pokemon, and you can check that in the annotation above. But Murkrow was also one of those Pokemon. So there's a bunch of Gen 2 Pokemon which I would categorize as suburb Pokemon, and on my channel that's kind of what I focus on, is suburb Pokemon spawns, and looking at why we don't have more increased spawns for Pokemon in suburb/rural areas, because where I live, as well as a town, is also on the coast. So you would assume more rare types of Pokemon would spawn, but whether you're at the key or you're here along the river, the spawns aren't that great. I think Teddiursa was the most rare Gen 2 Pokemon I've seen since it released yesterday or today, earlier today. So yeah, so we're going to hang around here, see what we can catch, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. So we've been here for a little while, we've caught some Gen 2 Pokemon, but I've got to say guys, spawn rates. If Niantic ever watched this video, or any other video that I've talked about Suburb Pokemon and biomes, which are biomes are areas where certain species of Pokemon live. The same goes for real world animals. We have biomes on our planet where certain species of animal thrive the most. So for example, we're right here by a river, and usually by a river you have water type animals that live in the water or near the water or just above the water, usually anything like ducks. In the water you have fish, lots of other insects and bacteria and stuff that enjoy living around wet environments. Same goes for Pokemon. I kind of hope and wish that Niantic starts to get really intricate and begins to include, you know, more diverse spawns in actual biome areas as you walk through your town or your city or your suburb or your countryside. And again, one of the things that I really wish that they would employ is putting Pokestops in public park areas. There are 3 Trialors right here, they're on the bridge. I would have personally put them in the park, or you know, councils or governments should encourage putting monuments in their parks so that people can come out here more, where there's paths, places where there's, you know, good places to recycle and that kind of thing. So if we can encourage where we live to sort of adapt to making a better Pokemon Go experience, I think that would be cool. So, but that's going to be where I end this video today, guys. I hope to see you next week, Wednesday, with a more in-depth Gen 2 episode. But it's been great talking to you guys, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Again, if you're new, don't forget to smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel, because new videos every Wednesday and Friday. And if you have anything you're struggling with, feel free to tweet me right here. Also, Trams87, you can tweet me on Twitter and I'll tweet back at you guys, or comment in this video. So thanks for watching, God bless, have a good day, peace.